Hello, my beautiful ladies from all over the world. I'm happy that you're tuning in today. Today's topic is how to get your needs met. Okay, let me start with it. I think this is such an important topic for every single person of us, but especially for women, because women are trained and always modeled that they have to self-sacrifice in order to be loved, that I have to do it all. I mean, who saw their mother doing it all? Doing the housework, working, taking care of most of the child labor work, and just doing it all for everybody and everyone. I mean, my mother certainly did that. She did everything. Like, when I say everything, from providing financially, from working, from doing most of the thing, like with me, like for the child, for doing the housework, like doing so many things. I'm not saying that men are doing not enough. I'm just saying that women are programmed to do so much and to overwork, overgive, exhaust themselves at the price of their own health, their own well-being, and their own vitality. And I think that is so sad, and I want you to be a woman who is not exhausted and stressed out because she's doing everything for everybody and trying to be a nice girl in order to be loved and liked, but somebody who is vital, who takes care of her health, who takes care of her well-being, who takes care of her emotional well-being, who takes care of her physical well-being, her appearance, her mind, her education, who invests in herself. Okay? I want you to be a woman who takes care of herself, because if you're somebody who takes care of yourself, people will take care of you. It is what it is, okay? If you look good, you feel good, and you're put together, people will feel attracted to you, and they want to be around you, and they want to help you and serve you and support you. But if you're like super exhausted and like you reject all help and you don't feel worthy of being supported and you have to do it all by yourself, then nobody's going to come and help you, because the help that is coming your way, you are rejecting it because you don't feel worthy of it, you don't feel deserving of it, and you feel like you have to earn your worth. Okay, so what is the premise that this is all based upon? In order to get your needs met, you have to feel worthy. You have to know that you're worthy and you're a person who's worthy of getting your needs met. You know, if somebody drives you home and they do it multiple times, do you feel guilty? Do you feel like you have to buy them a gift in order to like make up for it? Do you feel guilty? Or are you just thankful and you receive it fully and you don't feel like you have to reciprocate it? Because you don't. The only thing you have to do is receive, feel loved, feel thankful, and show your appreciation and honest gratitude. That is all you have to do, and people will love giving to you. Be a person that people love to give to you, okay? I love to give to people, and so do other people. People love to give. People love to give to people who can gracefully receive it. People don't love to give to people who are unthankful, who reject what they're giving to you, because that feels like you reject me. If you constantly reject my help and what I do for you, or you accept it but you don't receive it gracefully and you're not thankful for it and you don't show appreciation, then I have zero interest in constantly giving to you and pouring into you. Because why would I? It doesn't make me feel good. But just get this into your head that people love to give to you and that it makes them feel good. And if you allow people to give to you, then you're not only receiving a gift, but you're giving them a gift in return. And that is your gracefully receiving it and your genuinely and honest gratitude that you're showing. So, in order to get your needs met, you first of all have to reframe how you see your needs. You cannot see your needs as a burden. You cannot see your needs as somebody that is too much, or like a lot of work for other people that they don't like, and you're just stressing out with them. No, you have to see your needs as something really precious, as something that is totally valid and that are worthy of getting met. Your needs are worthy of getting met. Your needs are worthy of getting met because you are worthy. You're worthy of support, you're worthy of help, and you're worthy of receiving help. This is everything we have learned. This is totally against everything we have learned in survival patterns. In survival mode, you learn, I have to do it for myself. I have to do everything by myself. Nobody can do it the way I do it. I don't trust anybody. I'd rather do it myself. Write in the comments if you're a person who does it rather herself, because you don't trust that other people can do it as good as you can do it. You rather like to have the control and do it yourself. This is wounded feminine energy, and this is like totally you and your masculine energy having to do everything by yourself in order to have control. It is feminine to trust, to surrender, to let go, and to receive and relax. And yes, this is easy said, but it has to completely, you have to completely rewrite your beliefs and reprogram your beliefs, thoughts, and program feelings. This is not something that is coming just after listening to a video. It is inner work you have to do. Because at some point, you are genuinely not supported and didn't receive help, and you had to do it all alone. When I was a little girl, I had to do a lot of things alone that little girls don't have to do alone, and they shouldn't do alone. But I have to, and I did it in order to survive. So I'm pretty good in doing a lot of things by myself. But I don't want to do them all by myself. And I feel exhausted doing it all by myself. But there's still a kind of pride in saying I can do it all by myself and I don't need anyone. But accepting that you need people and accepting that you need help, and that this does not make you weak, but actually you showing your weaknesses and allowing people to help you makes yourself strong. Because who knows those people who genuinely need help, but they're all doing it themselves and suffering alone? You are not meant to suffer. You're meant to be supported, helped, and taken care of. You're worthy of being 100% provided for. And for me, this was I'm still on this journey right now, but I already transformed so much, and I really felt like God was taking me on this journey to learn to trust Him. And before you get provided by any man or a human being, you first learn that God is your source, and God is the one who genuinely always provides for you. So instead of getting panicked if you need money, or if you get panicked if somebody's not working out, the first thing I do now is pray. And I pray often, and I pray a lot, and I pray hard, and I believe in it, and things show up. So you're not only needing the support from other people, you're receiving support from God, and God is sending other people to do that for you, and you receive the glory of God through other people. The same way God puts you into action in order to be a blessing for other people. He uses people in order to do good in this world. So in order to get your needs met, you have to allow yourself to receive. And this might sound so easy, just receive, but generally it has you have to become a completely new person in this way, the way you did before. Before, you might be constantly in this giving mode, and when I see people do that with their husband, I am so cringed up. I am like, oh my God, this poor woman, I feel for her, but it also hurts my heart so much, because your husband is not the one who should be constantly receiving, unless he leads you to do something. You're a woman, and you should be in the receiving role. It is something completely different to be in the giving role and in a receiving role. And the wrong thing is that if we give what we want in order to receive it, but that is not the way how it works. If you want something, you don't have to give it to other people. You have to allow yourself to receive it. And this takes inner work. It takes a feeling of I'm loved. It takes a feeling of I'm worthy. It takes a feeling of I deserve it. It takes a feeling of I am worthy of rest, relaxation, and just receiving. And you really have to reprogram yourself. But this is so worth it. I was somebody who was constantly overgiving, like extremely overgiving, extremely overworking, extremely giving and giving and giving to other people. It was so insane. I was so exhausted. I didn't sleep a lot because I did so much for other people. And I'm not Mother Teresa. Like, I didn't do it from a good standpoint. I did it in order to be validated, in order to be loved, in order to be recognized, in order to feel worthy. Like, I did it of 100% selfish point of view, but subconsciously I didn't know better. So have grace with yourself, and yeah, you are a good human being. You really are. Sometimes we just punish ourselves subconsciously for things we do, even though we didn't know better. You probably just did 100% the best what you could do, right? Otherwise, why would you have done this? So now I want you to choose a new way. There is a new and a better way for you to get your needs met. Okay? Choose that. There is a new and better way for me to get my needs met. There is. And you have to believe it, you have to feel it, and you have to choose that this is your reality now. And just observe yourself. Where am I overgiving?